Welcome to today's piano tutorial of I Surrender as requested in the original key of F. You can think of this song in two easy halves. The first half of the song repeats the same four chords over and over with just one exception in the chorus, while the second half of the song repeats another chord pattern over and over, which we'll get into. Let's take a look at the chord progression for the entire first half of the song, which again keeps repeating over and over. First, we'll start off with D minor for 4 counts, then F major for 4 counts, then C major for 4 counts, and lastly, B flat major for 4 counts. Let's break down how each of these chords is formed. Starting with D minor, which I'll play below middle C. D minor consists of a D, F, and A, which you can either play in root position with D on the bottom, but what I recommend is putting that D on the top. This becomes D minor in first inversion. This way, it's right next to our other chords and there's no need for making any big jumps. Next off is F major in root position, which consists of F, A, and C. Notice how all we have to do to go from D minor to F major is lower that top note. D minor, F major. D minor, F major. You can either play that C with your 4th finger or with root position fingering with 1, 3, and 5. Next off is C major, which consists of C, E, and G. But instead of having that G on the top, we're going to place it down on the bottom. This becomes C major in second inversion and again is right next to our other chords, so there is no need for making any big jumps. Our last chord is B flat major, which consists of B flat, D, and F. But again, we're going to take that F from the top and bring it down to the bottom. This becomes B flat major in second inversion, so it's right next to our other chords. Let's try that from the beginning now, just with the right hand with D minor for 4 counts. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. F for 4, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3, 4. B flat, 2, 3, 4. Notice again from D minor to F, we lower that top note. D minor, F. Also, from C major to B flat major, the top 2 notes just go down 1 note. C major, B flat. All right, now let's take a look at our left hand, which we'll place in F position for the entire song, which means our pinky will rest on F and our thumb on C. For the first chord with D, you can either play that D with your thumb or with your pinky or both, whichever you choose. Next, when you play F, you can either play with the 4th finger if you decided to play that octave, or you could play with the pinky. Next, you'll play C with the thumb. You can also play C with the pinky as well, or do both. The benefit of playing D and C together in octaves is that you can add the 5th with the 2nd finger. This is a great way to build up sound and momentum to your song. So the 5th in C is G. C, D, E, F, G, the 5th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you can play that with your 2nd finger. And the 5th note in D is A. 2, 3, 4, 5, which you can play with your 2nd finger. This is optional, but it's a great way to add depth and contrast to your song, as well as build up momentum. And lastly, we'll play B flat with our 2nd finger. All right, let's hear that with hands together for our intro, starting with D minor for 4 counts. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. F, 2, 3, 4. C, 2, 3, 4. B flat, 2. Let's try that again. D minor, 2, 3, 4. F, 2, 3, 4. C for 4, 2, 3, 4. Lastly, B flat, 2, 3, 4. All right, now for verse 1, which again has those exact same 4 chords that just repeat. Let's try that with hands together from verse 1. Starting with D minor for 4. Ready? Here I am, down on my knees again. Get ready for C for 4. 2, 3, 4. B flat. 2, 3, 4. Exactly the same chords. 2, 3. Lord, as you draw me near. Get ready for C for 4 again. 2, 3, 4. B flat. Same exact chords for the interlude. I surrender. F for 4. Verse 2 has exactly the same chords. D minor for 4. Ready? Drench my soul. Get ready for F. 1, 2, 3. I hunger and thirst. B flat for 4. 2, 3. Exactly the same chords. It repeats. D minor. 2, 3. Get ready for F for 4. 2, 3, 4. C for 4. 2, 3, 4. B flat for 4. Now for the chorus, which is exactly the same except for one chord, which is G minor, and it is right next to F major. We know that F major consists of F, A, and C. And if we go just up one more position, we have G major, which you might know from my other videos. But in this case, we're doing G minor, so we're lowering that B to B flat. So G minor consists of G, B flat, and D. So again, from F major, G minor. F major, G minor. Now from G minor to B flat, all we have to do is move our thumb down one note to F. B flat major. Super easy. G minor, B flat major. G minor, B flat major. Let's try that from the chorus with just the right hand, starting with D minor. Ready? D, 2, 3, 4. F, 2, 3, 4. G minor. 2, 3, 4. B flat. 2, 3, 4. Let's repeat that. D minor. 2, 3, 4. F, 2, 3, 4. G minor. 1, 2, 3. Get ready for B flat. 2, 3, 4. Notice from the end of the chorus that B flat, when we go to repeat the chorus to do D minor, all we have to do is just add that A. And there we are in D minor. Let's try that from the beginning of the chorus now with hands together, starting with D minor for 4. I surrender. Get ready for F for 4. 2, 3, minor for 4, 2, 3, 4, B flat, 2, 3, that repeats. I surrender, I surrender, G minor, B flat for 4. Now for the second half of the song, which has the same chords that repeat over and over that we'll use for our interlude and the bridge. Starting with B flat major for 2 counts, then F major for 2 counts, then C major for 4 counts, then G minor for 2 counts, then D minor for 2 counts, and lastly C major for 4 counts. Notice for our first 2 chords, B flat and F, the thumb stays exactly the same. B flat, F. And the same is true with the next 2 chords. C major, G minor, the thumb stays the same. And from D minor to C, the top and bottom 2 notes go up. Let's hear that just with the right hand. Ready from B flat. B flat, F, C for 4, 2, 3, get ready for G minor, 2, D minor, 2, C. Let's try that again. From B flat, F, C, 2, 3, 4, G minor, 2, D minor, C major. All right, now for our interlude, which has exactly the same chords. Let's try the interlude with both hands, starting with B flat. Ready? B flat, F, 2, C, 2, 3. Get ready for G minor, 2, D minor, C. Let's try that one more time, starting with B flat, 2, F, 2, C, 2, 3, 4, G minor, D minor, C, 2, 3, 4. Now for our bridge, which again has the same exact chords and repeats. Let's try it, starting with B flat for 2. Ready? Like a rushing wind. Get ready for C. 1, 2, 3. Get ready for G minor. 1, 2, D minor. C for 4. B flat again. This repeats. Exactly the same chords. Stir within my soul. G minor, D minor for 2, C for 4. Tag the exact same chords, G minor, 2, D. That repeats. Lord, have your way, Lord, have your way in me. Finally ending with the chorus that repeats, starting from that D minor for 4 again. D minor, 2, 3, 4, F, 2, 3, 4, G minor, 2, 3, 4, B flat, 2, that repeats. I surrender, F for 4. I wanna know you more. I wanna know you more. And that's it, guys. If you'd like to hear those chords with vocals, click the video in the description box below for part 2 of this video and feel free to play along with me. And that's it, guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and comment down below with what your favorite worship song is that you'd like to see me do next. Love you guys, and see you next time.